The root of racism and its crippling effects exist in the basic institutions in this country. These institutions, such as the schools, banks, housing industry, and private and public employment sources, assign to and maintain blacks and other minorities in inferior positions on the basis of race. The computer software for processing applications for student admissions was programmed to discriminate against ethnic minority candidates.
Gotta give us what we want. Gotta give us what we need. Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. 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 We got to fight the powers that be.
2/3 of minority students still attend schools that are predominantly minority, most of them located in central cities and funded well below those in neighboring suburban districts. These institutions, both private and public, didn't cause racism in housing markets, but they gave it official sanction, which, over time, influenced how individuals understood the value of their homes and neighborhoods. A white neighborhood was a good one, a black neighborhood was a bad one. 28% of whites support an individual homeowner's right to discriminate on the basis of race when selling a home. Likewise, when asked in 2008, 20% of whites said their ideal neighborhood was all white, 25% said it had no blacks, and 33% said it had neither Hispanics nor Asians, and only 25% of white respondents said they would live in a neighborhood where one half of their neighbors were black. In the workplace, Black college graduates are twice as likely as whites to struggle to find jobs. The jobless rate for Blacks has been double that of whites for decades. A study even found that people with Black-sounding names had to send out 50% more job applications than people with white-sounding names just to get a callback. And it gets worse the higher up the pay scale you go. For every $10,000 increase in pay, Blacks' percentages of holding that job falls by 7% compared to whites.